You already on
Yeah,
live?
yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Good.
Hello, everyone. See who I got here in the same space. Doc and Caroline. We're coming to you live from Georgia, and we're just going to have a conversation with you today, on we the women, how we can live, how we can grow, especially empower our community when women support women. So we the women. I'm gonna start with the psychology, then we're gonna go to the nurse, then we say the psychic. But I'm gonna run off while they do, and I need to get the phone so I can get this public. Actually, yes, that go ahead.
Okay. So it's good to be here. We are here celebrating the daughter of Yacindy, our niece, Elisa Wade, and she graduated from high school, and we're so proud of her. And we flew out here to celebrate her. But even more powerful and more that is having Elisa see the sisterhood that exists between of her mother and family members. Hi, we still accepting guests.
Yes.
And it's still so we still welcome you. So
Yes,
thank you.
yes,
Yes.
yes.
And so and I think as Yesenia started the show, she wanted to talk about the bond that exists between women. We just got in here and supported her. We didn't have any special rule or any attention, whatever that was needed. It's what we did, and in the meantime, laughing and talking and joking, and we all just we utilize our strength. A special thank you to Caroline, who's going to be speaking next. Being our younger sister, she just kind of took over things and directed us, took over different things and directed us, and we appreciate that. It was just nice to see that the culture aspect of respecting your older sisters, even though that can be a good or bad thing, or acknowledging us for what we have to offer her and not blowing, because nowadays the young people, they just be blowing blowing away the knowledge or our experience as it means nothing, because the inner world that is so digital is so fast, and I think everything that they have to say or do is much better and blow our world away. But she didn't. So it was nice to watch and see that. So I will stop for now and just bring in Caroline, and then we can go from here.
All right. Hello, everyone. I am sitting here with wonderful, powerful women. I call them my beautiful omans. Okay. I say my oman, them, my beautiful oman, they on the show. Okay. But it's such an honor to be spending the weekend here with them. This weekend it was a blessing coming to support this Yacindy. And what I forgot last night to mention when I was about the almost gave me a heart attack.
Oh my God.
That during my birthday, I didn't know
I
she
saw
was.
that.
Oh my gosh!
I saw that. Yeah.
I asked Paulina and my friend, and then when I had to take off my 6-inch heel because I couldn't stand it anymore.
Yes.
I spoke with her
tears
around
of joy
on Saturday, and she was like, "Oh, what are you doing for your birthday?" And all nothing, and then all of a sudden at 9 p.m. there she is in my friend's house, and they all surprised me.
Miracle of the annual eagle, the flying bird.
Oh my God!
Yes, technology. Yes,
and the fact that she took our time to come and support me, and I thought that is part of empowering women and being there for each other, one another.
That's true.
And your celebration is my celebration. When you're going through something, I should be there to lend a helping hand. I should give you my shoulder to cry on. What make us healthy? With
healthy women. Maybe the psychic analyze where healthy women can be. I would like that.
I'll stop there for now, but I want to say thank you. That really meant a whole lot. I mean, it meant up to now when I watch the videos, it just like, oh my gosh, I know this is her time. I know there were so many other people there who came and surprised me. Even my mom was there. I didn't even know. It was almost a week. I didn't know.
I think you told me. Your mom came from
Minnesota, and my friend Helen hosted all of them. And I just want to congratulate Helen. She graduated yesterday.
Oh my God!
And I was all on social media trying to look for the pictures and stuff. So congratulations, girl. When I come back, we're gonna go out to eat and just celebrate you.
I don't know Helen for congratulations.
Yeah, but Helen was the one that got in contact with all of them.
Yes.
Oh,
it's like
and they all were highly in Helen's house.
And then
yes,
they fool you.
Yeah, we were all highly in Helen's house.
Yeah.
In fact. And Caroline, I'm honored. I think you, the three of us, were out today and we're having a conversation about, transitioning, being a place where you're loved, being a place where you're respected, being a place where value, where you value, but where also other people acknowledge your value, appreciate you. That is true. It shows that I mean, Doc and I have come a long way. And a lot of people don't know we come outside of before even here, and we have a connection in other relationship that runs deeper than just Facebook and bloodline. A lot of people don't know that.
Right.
So they will call her about me. They will call me about. And sometimes at first I used to get agitated, but I don't get agitated when people call me. I try to pin the picture where they see from where she comes. I mean, she can defend herself or she can explain herself. That's not my place to explain. But I will tell people, and I'm talking right now so everybody can hear. So while we are here and she's sitting right here, and most of the people that will call me would be both men and women. And I would tell them, we see things differently from different perspectives, okay?
Yeah.
And we act differently, based on how much some people are willing to take, okay, and when your cup gets full, okay. I'm one of those people where that, in fact, my younger age, people will say you can act like you're stupid. You will keep going, but I'm the kind of person when I say I'm done. Then absolutely nothing you can do. That's just that. Even my parents talk, it will not help. So I'm sort of kind of extremist, right? But I'm saying this to say I came because number one, you do what I do. What we do, you do it at a different, just like you said last night, how we met. You were crying on Facebook for a child that was not even your child.
Exactly.
Somebody's child that you have been advocating for that was on their life by the negligence of the hospital. Okay. And when I reach out to you and you like, since you help me, I say, I can't help you. You can do this. Say, but now my Gio English, I can speak. I say, you Gio English, your Gio girl speaking. Wherever you're speaking, apparently people are understanding. That's why people are coming.
Yes.
You have been advocating with your Gio accent, with your Liberian accent, with your nurse accent, and all of that as well. Just keep speaking in those tones. There will be people that will understand you. Listen, love is the language that even the blind can see. It does not matter how you speak it. Okay. And before I come to Doc, I in a class with a lot of foreign kids, from gifted to differentiated learners, and I'm going to use the other words. And this year, a little Spanish girl picked me as her teacher of the year. And I was shocked. And and this little girl don't even say much. But and then when they were doing, because once a year they do the teacher honors where they came, all the stars come in, they came in, and the little girl walked with me and gave me a flower. I wanted to cry. This is a child who is not even English, but she saw that I genuinely care for her. Okay. And we do at the end of the year, we do graduation where you walk. They do quite the legacy walk, and I'm walking in front of them. I got some picture on my phone, and literally tears are just going down my. And this somewhere every year, but this year was so special to me. But we come from a place where we don't. You hear. You see, we don't have 500 women here. 500 people will not show up because you know what? This is positive. because we're traumatized. Because all we know is we've been ingrained to fight each other, to demean one another. And we don't want to do that. We don't want to build a community of women that are strong enough to celebrate one another. When Doc called me and said, yeah, I'm doing this, even if they don't come, I will show up. Okay. When Caroline said she will come, I said, just a high school graduation. She said, I'm coming. I will come. And you know what? These two women have not stopped working. In fact, that guy here came when the backyard was set up. How we set up. She said, you did all the work without me. You're supposed to be. I said, Mom, I call the people they need here. Don't mind if you call her, you call it. They're not working out. We worked yesterday, and then morning I got I said, I don't want to wait now. The morning I went to my room, came back, Caroline was already downstairs washing all the dishes, scrubbing pots. Okay.
She was downstairs already. Woke up early.
Yes, scrubbing pots. Cleaning, making sure my whole kitchen, my refrigerator was clear, all the little finger, everything is out. That's the community we want to live in. Where we have issue, it's human nature to have issue. Because human is in our nature to be competitive. So I want to say a big thank you to these two women who show up, show off, and show down. I am grateful for them.
We didn't just show up, we show off.
Yes. And before she come in, they dance where you see on Facebook when I go 1,000 plus watching. And you go back. Man of people say, you're going to push on your thing. She read.
I'll finish this story.
No, y'all listen. Everybody came about when that offense. I thought we saw her. I said she here. Yeah, I mean, you all confused looking for the woman. I said she can't be anywhere else. I look in the bathroom, she's not there. I go open, I just go boom.
You know how she get to? Oh yeah. Forget that. I have a husband. She had travel before, and it just be two of us going together. Okay. She don't respect my relationship. She doesn't respect my
respect our relationship. I do. Like my brother. Yes. I know she will not be doing. I know brother Abby will not be doing anything. She forgot. She forgot. One thing the woman left up. Brother Abby gave me one last massage. She said, "Oh, so if I were."
She keep no, you talking this.
So if I was saying he would just open the door like that, I close the door.
Open the door. She started laughing. I knew she'll come out. I told Eddie, I said, don't worry, she's not even come. That, yeah, I told you I got something for her. So if I were, you're just going to open the door like this. She just closed the door quick.
Thank you, Doc. Thank you, Dr. Tayo. Yes. I said to her, I said, but they don't get our this. Now they don't get so.
But I kept them fool me because I gave her a speech. She was turning the Facebook live off, and she was just talking. Every month, we just look at her. She said, "Okay, we got a transition. The young people come, the Gen Z. Even call." I said, "Cardi, what are you talking?" She said, "So after the party was yes." And so I can't tell you everything. So I said, "Okay, good man, you already had to me."
Yeah,
but yes, it's too much. Let me go upstairs to the high. I'm in the room before my sister came boop the car for me.
But she does respect Dr. Francine, her husband relationship. She just forgot she thought because the two of them always moving together.
Yeah.
So she thought that was here by herself.
Yeah, I think so.
Just the house.
I know, brother Eddie. I know my brother.
And my brother.
She brother and sister. So my brother and sister are just sister.
Yeah. She is a rather impossible party.
They were not doing no sweet party. The woman was leaping. She was leaping. I said, but that. I said that the woman was just dancing downstairs. Yes.
But I mean, obviously we laugh because
Yeah, we laughing. We're just joking. We are joking. When we get together, we relax and talk.
Fun this weekend.
Yes.
As busy as it was, I mean, we had an opportunity to just bond, just kind of talk about things that we like and things that, we don't like. And that's what it's all about. One thing, we learned and, what's amplified was like, we're not all going to be 100% agreeing on.
No, we wouldn't.
This weekend we had philosophical discussions.
Yeah,
your topic will always come in place, or who we are as human beings, and somebody to do your side. And we just agree. We're not going to agree on everything. We're human beings, but I think it strengthens us. When you don't always agree about things, you learn to work it out. You don't have to. You still friends. I still love you. You still love me, but we have different ways of thinking about things.
Yeah.
And at the moment, that I have to say in the future, because I can't predict the future.
Right.
You can't predict the future to say, okay, in the future, we're not going to gel or we're not going to talk or whatever. So yeah, I think it was very important. But I enjoy our bonding time together. The time that we went, to the store.
Yeah.
The time we're running around in the car. You're sleeping sometimes. You just but we let her sleep because she was working, to tell you the truth. So she'll lay in the back of the car and we'll go. Well, you've been in the store for. Well, in our store for a long time.
Oh my God! That yesterday I slept so good in our car.
For real?
Yes, the heat was eating, but it felt good. The only secret coming out today.
Yeah, but yeah.
But you see the difference. That's the beauty of having professional women in the same space, but we don't feel intimidated by one another's accomplishments.
Yes.
And that's what we need to amplify in our community.
Yes.
You can be professional women, you can be married women, and still be able to connect and appreciate one another's strength and not be jealous, not be envious.
No.
Still be able to argue your differences on a professional, respectful level and come to an agreement.
Yes.
And that's some of the things sometimes in our community that is missing. People just think, oh, it has to be just me.
Oh, wow.
Or I cannot identify with these people because they feel like they are up there.
Yes.
Like Dr. Francine, this is a PhD holder. I ain't got my DMP yet.
Don't mind her talking, but let me tell you. This is, when she said that point about professional women, it just brings a lot to me because it shows that our strengths are in different areas. In as much as I'm a psychologist, she's a nurse practitioner. She is a medical consultant. I was just telling, I was talking to Abra. I said, Abra, even when we leave this country, when we retire, we know we have Caroline in our contact, so I can call Caroline. Caroline, we did what go on, and I said it to you.
Yeah.
This is the beauty of having your friends and having a network of professional women. We get so busy, and I was telling her, I said sometimes she gets busy in her job. I get so busy to sometimes pay attention to our pettiness, and maybe that's a good thing, right? In our society where there's this jealousy, there's this enviness, and stuff. Maybe it's a good thing that I'm too busy, you too busy. That and maybe it's intentional because when you're struggling in this country, when you're struggling to become someone to survive, you don't have time to be. You gotta study. You gotta study.
Yeah.
You gotta be focused.
Yeah.
So the minute you get distracted, then you have lost it, and then it will cost me.
Yeah.
It will cost you. So that's why sometimes I contribute to Liberia. I enjoy it. I love our culture, and in fact, these women just amplified our culture at a different level today. I mean, Carolyn did her whole cooking show to the world. We were saying, that we'll eat our GB no matter how it comes.
Yes.
If I could just not GB, so the plane said with me, the one I Carolyn cook, I was going to take it with me.
You were going to drive, then you were going to carry GB.
Yeah. But the only thing, everybody enjoyed the soup so much that when I got the morning, when I got out my knee was
the
all
GB will go.
We were all looking for Jimmy soup. It was finished.
Not only that, the music, the dance, we wore our African things. Somebody was just coming up my picture and said, "I see a theme of orange."
Oh,
and we did not play it
we
at
did not
all.
play it at
No,
all.
we didn't plan it. We didn't plan
Even
it.
yesterday morning when
Yes.
we went out,
Yes, it was
we
a
all
theme,
had yellow.
a theme of
Yes,
yellow.
I
Theme of
so
yellow.
then our spirit was in
Yes.
agreement.
And we
Yes.
never discussed like what we're gonna wear when we,
Mhm.
come here and stuff. So yesterday morning we got everybody was seeing some type of yellow.
Yeah,
And last night was
orange.
pink,
You know what? I'm just
orange.
noticing it. I didn't. Yeah, I just actually
that's-
just crossed my mind.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's why, I mean, my mom, who actually pay attention to stuff.
I
like
didn't
that.
pay attention to it.
She
Yes,
said,
yes.
I see a theme of orange, you guys. But I wanted to also say something before I forget. You know, I always consider Yah to be a Teflon. If everybody know, you know the new Teflon like in a pot. Okay, that they tell us when cooking on it, it won't burn your food. It won't stick. And compared to the old steel pot, Yah is strong. She's a strong person.
Yeah.
Okay. She's a good friend. She speaks her mind.
Mhm.
But other than that, she couldn't cry. Don't mind.
Me and my brother. You can come and say hi.
The graduate. There's the graduate. The graduate is
All
going to. All right. Thank you. Thank
All
you. Sir.
right.
I appreciate it.
I
That was the
got
graduate. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you for everything.
Yes, that was the graduate. That's it. She's
And
the
her
reason-
uncle also got his PhD.
Yes,
yes.
He was here today.
Yeah.
Yeah, brother.
yes,
Yes. And that's the kind of person she is. This is the bond for friendship and the family. Because even though Yah's brother graduated,
So can say hi to my community. Yeah, that's the list. This is another graduate. Yes, the other children. Yes, the other children. Yes, 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 yes.
yeah, I would tell her something that she did yesterday. I said, "Only my sister told you."
What did I do?
So okay. So even though Rodney, but she can call him daddy. I will call him
Daddy boy.
Daddy boy graduated a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, I was in last week, right?
Last week.
Last week I was in Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh, yeah.
Yes, but she made sure that she made a banner for him to recognize her daughter. So sisters and family people will say, "Oh, that's my daughter thing." They will celebrate that. But this is the inclusiveness of family that we're talking about, and also for friendship. So that was really, I appreciate you for doing that. And that I can take. I said, even though you see her, so she can be.
She has her soft
her heart.
A lot of people don't know that.
Yeah.
You're not telling my business.
We know because we are in this space with her.
Yes.
I've been knowing this woman for I think about 7 years.
7 years
Yeah,
now.
7 years in county, and she has been the same. And the good thing about you two, you allow me to have my own voice.
Yeah. Sometimes we don't agree with you.
Yeah.
But we still but that's how we are though.
Yeah, you gotta go.
They respect my decision. And they welcome my opinion.
Yes.
They welcome my ideas. And as much as they are younger.
Yes, we're younger. We are younger. Yeah, you see that we are younger over here.
They are younger, older than me. They don't look at me as a little girl.
No, respect that. Yes.
So they respect my decision. And when I say, I don't agree with what you said. She said, "Okay, come, let's tell me what you think. Give me your reason why." She doesn't like shut me off. She doesn't, we're not gonna talk to her anymore. Or why did you disrespect me? Or why you have to be on my team? You have to be so, and that's what is so beautiful about both of them. They allow us to have a concrete mindset and make our own decision and make our mistakes, which is okay.
Yes.
We may not all be on the same page, but it's okay. And they respect my husband, they respect my family, and that's what keeping it, because they value the relationship that we have.
Yes.
And that is the important thing about us, you know.
And at the end of the day, even with the differences that exist between all of us, in some aspect, and there's a lot of similarities, I can come back and say, I'm upset about this. You know,
Oh, we had
guys
that
can
conversation
You guys
today,
can
like for
separate-
hours.
you guys can separate that and still be
Yes.
warm and comforting.
Yes.
Say it's okay,
Yes.
you know, and cry with me if I need to cry,
Yeah.
or whatever. And then we'll move on. And you know, I'll tell you what you gotta say. But we move on. But at the end of the day, we can move on.
Yep.
But I have somewhere I know I can go to. I can let my guards down. Like I can completely let my guards down to know that whatever I say, or whatever I do, there's a certain place I will stay. You know, except if we're all talking about it. I don't expect that you guys will leave.
If you don't tell me, I will not tell
Yeah,
you.
exactly.
That's our conversation.
Yeah.
That's our
The whole
story.
world needs to know.
The whole world does not
And
need
that's
to
a
know.
problem
Yes,
in our
yes,
community.
yes.
The trust issue.
Yes,
Yeah.
the confidential.
Yes. Even if I'm mad at her, and even if she mad with me, I don't believe she's gonna go and say here.
No.
Because number one, we respect one another. We
Yeah.
respect the relationship.
Yeah.
You see, people have to understand. I can tell people, love is not enough. Respect supersedes anything and everything, even in a relationship. When you value it and you respect it, everything else falls in place. My grandpa used to say it, and I used to say people say love is wet, okay, and marriage is dry. But respect is paramount. We have a saying: if a woman respects herself, her children are blessed. At least I know that. When a man respects himself, his family is respected.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
So helpful.
So in any relationship, respect should be here at the top. Okay.
Yes.
You fear God, you respect the people you're with, because you don't respect them because of what they can give you. It's because what you value, what they bring to the table.
Yes.
And that's why you're still here. We're talking, we're having conversation. This is Meeting of the Minds, right? With different perspective, different viewpoint, different vantage point. And I understand our community, we're traumatized. Majority of us who grew up like in the 70s, in the 80s, became adults in the 90s. Most of us know it's trauma. So that is our attraction. This is where make us tick. This is where we feel some euphoria. Yes, that will come because that's what we know. Then those who were born just right after us, that all they know. Okay. So in our community, we're trying to build a community of women that are stronger, of women that support one another, regardless of. I want to be able to celebrate Richardson when she does well. When her children, I saw her the other day. I know she done this 110 times. By the way, I'm about to retire because she's a full tenure professor. Every time she put on that gown with those 3 straps to the arm, I'm yelling, "Hey, that's my sister!" I go to work and go, "That is my sister." Then Miss Martin is yes, that is my sister. She has her own friends. She this, she that, and people walk around like, yesterday the sister is a full tenure professor. About to retire, and when I was showing your on my team your commercial to say that's my daughter. They said that's your daughter. I said, that's my little sister, but she's my daughter at the same time. And I'm sharing with everybody. I said, if you have family people in Texas, they can reach out to her. And people come to you. I said, you come from a very educated family. And I said, yes, I do. We work hard. If you we're giving us the opportunity, even in Liberia, when the opportunity is provided, we make sure to take advantage of it. So yes.
And then we're not ashamed to celebrate one another publicly.
No,
yes.
Why should we be?
No, some
I'm
people.
I'm having a class.
Yes, some people. You know, we really die alone.
Yes.
I know, right?
Yes.
I like what she said, I left Kim one country. I ain't the man now.
Oh, by the way, officially.
But she been
listen, we are declaring now. It has been confirmed.
You get a woman, you see a post
she has been indoctrinated.
Hey, you see a post of woman.
Who?
Well, she got
They
Oh, they dance?
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta play that dance. Let me play that dance.
We had a super discussion. Let me tell you the highlight of this graduation for me.
There's the dance.
The prayer that you see me give.
Oh, yeah.
That was That
Oh,
was
yes.
the highlight. That prayer
Oh,
was
my
so powerful.
Mhm.
Look at you. You see? She is taking it. So it was, you see, it was so natural to you. I don't even know if
That was my
you're just
heart.
speaking- She was speaking her heart to
That
her
was
daughter.
my heart.
You know, she was telling her daughter, like, you know, all that I wish for you is love, you know, and you can do anything that you want to do. And she charged the village and said,
Mhm.
all of you who are here, you have supported my child at different times in their life, and I hope that you'll always be there. By your presence, you know, being at this party,
Mhm.
you are telling me and my daughter that you'll always be here for her.
Yes.
You know, you agreeing to that, and we had to.
And we had to answer.
We had to answer.
respond.
Yes. So,
And you know that, you know why I said that?
mhm.
Because, mommy, all the stuff
Mhm.
sticking out, can we put something under there, guys?
You see, mommy? Never. Yes.
Okay.
But can't give her a hug.
No.
But it's okay if you don't. If you don't.
I'm gonna turn it.
Why you? Thank you. Thank you. Hey, baby. Yes. Thank you for everything.
Thank you.
Thank you, Nana.
Okay. Thank
Yes,
you.
yes, yes.
All right.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm coming. Okay, I'm coming. Let me.
Yes.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
so then the second thing I was just so, I thought it was funny. So she called people to come speak to give remarks, right? And then she said, what was Elisa's best friend? Every time I told her, said she going to you that Tana. You remember that, right? I said,
Yeah.
she said, Elisa, every day, Elisa said she going to her best friend house. Every day, what they get there, I don't forget. So come speak, come show yourself.
Can't show yourself.
I
Yes.
said, what are you
Yeah.
do that?
Everyone was so involved in this in
Yes.
this graduation.
You see, what is Elisa's best friend? I'll talk about you. Elisa's best friend in the way.
Zara.
Zara.
Mhm.
Mhm. She
Yeah.
said, time for everybody to give remarks. She said, okay, it's time for everyone to give their remark and stuff like that. Zara, every day they said, I'm going to Zara house. I'm going to Zara house. Zara, time. Come here.
Zara, Mama, can Zara come over? Mama, can
Yes.
Zara do this?
Yes.
I got a Zara here. Even my nieces came there morning.
Yeah.
We want our friend. Where is Zara?
Yeah.
She's an only girl. You know, there are two of them, one boy, one girl.
Oh,
So yeah, what she
okay.
said, Alisa is like a sister.
And
They've been-
she did.
Yeah.
She got up.
Yeah.
And I don't
Nobody
think
know
she
me
would
like
have,
African parents.
I don't think she would have had
Sending something to someone, you
to
made
be
a copy.
empowered.
Mhm. That's a fashion.
She's
Yes.
instigating. That's what she
Yeah.
did. You see, if you forget it, or she the one. She got to do it. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. So
Mhm.
you know, I don't think Zara would have been empowered to.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I was serious about that.
To let
Zara
us
coming, mommy, can you go to something? Me and Zara want to eat. Can Zara come?
That was
So we can
so
watch.
nice.
You're gonna
That
take
was
me and
very
Zara
nice.
today. Yes. So
That was nice.
yeah, you know, and yeah. So the reason that I did that is
Mhm.
we live in a community
Mhm.
that toxicity
Mhm.
spread by the second.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm.
If I went out and saw your daughter,
Yes.
instead of
That's
saying,
how it used
niece,
to be.
come here,
Mhm.
okay, you know who your mother is, right?
Mhm.
And just leave right there and call that and say that
Mhm.
I saw Marcel or I saw Pierre or Leila, and I said so and so when they come to you, that's what I said, and leave it right there.
Mhm.
You're gonna call Peter, you're gonna call Paul.
Mhm.
Me, I was hard-headed growing up,
Mhm.
okay? Beating, they didn't do nothing to me. I was a tomboy. Oh, no. I used to rap. Anybody who knew me on the old road, I would put roller skate on, wear a shirt that half of everything was outside,
Mhm.
put my hand on the back of a taxi,
Mhm.
ride from old road to Crown Hill. Ask anybody who knew me. Okay.
Right the back of
Yeah,
the
right in the back of the taxi. That's how my children, I thought they had to play. But we are perfect. We are so perfect in our community that we quick for spreading bad news. And you see my children struggling. Your job as a community is to say we know their mother. We know whom they come from. That's not the way they were raised.
Don't be the
And
first
yeah,
to
don't be the
judge.
first to judge them.
telling
Ask them, sweetheart, you okay?
Mhm.
Okay, how do I help you? What's going on? Can I have a talk with you?
Because it's
Mhm.
we tell our kids, oh, that's your aunt, that's
Yes.
your uncle.
Yes.
And then when the kids come back, Mommy, you said that person is my aunt, it's my uncle, but this
Yes.
person says something so mean to me. This
Yes.
person doesn't even speak to me
Yes.
or speak to you. Is
Yes.
that how you guys,
Right.
is that how
That
the
relationship,
relationship, the family ship is?
Mhm.
That so you consider somebody you
Yeah,
want to
yeah,
tell
yeah.
to call this person
My
aunt or
auntie,
uncle,
yeah.
but they don't respect you. They talk bad about you. They
Yeah.
talk bad about
And
me.
then
Our children are thinking of these
yeah,
things.
it brings trust issue.
Mhm.
But what kind of community? Because family is supposed to be supportive, right? We're
Yes,
supposed to be
yes.
a unit, right?
Of
So
friends
the
and
reasons, if you're showing up, you are pledging to me
Mhm.
that my children knock at your
Bye,
door
Philly. Love
and
you.
they're chat,
Mhm.
you will open the door for them.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you saw my kids doing what they're not supposed to be doing, and we did back when you were doing, I was a good child in other ways, but I was not a good child in other ways.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah.
When girls were hanging out, getting guapa, goma, I was not interested in. I was not even interested in boys
That
like
was some
that.
good
Yes.
trouble. She was
Yeah,
a good
I
trouble
was a
kid.
good trouble.
Mhm.
All right. I wanted to hang out with my brothers. I wanted to play marbles.
Mhm.
I wanted to challenge them. Marbles. Yeah. Yes. Marble. I wanted to yes. I wanted to get on the Scrabble board.
I saw my brothers do that.
The Scrabble board and my
Scrabble,
phone. Yeah.
the
The Scrabble board and make sure when I get there the first time be all my uncle
Yes.
them. I wanted to embarrass them.
Yes.
Oh my
Oh
God.
yes. So
You know, I was
Yeah.
just stuck my mind back, but it's okay.
Mhm.
Finish talking. Yeah.
Yeah.
Finish talking.
so my pa would come to the door and say, Ruth, you sure that girl over there? Yeah. Go get her woman from over there. Then the woman would say, but you don't go girl.
Then they quit to pass.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You don't
Yeah.
go girl. Yeah.
But it was
Why is that? No.
go ahead.
So that was the charge we're about.
Mhm.
If we are a community, you see the Nigerian men, I'm sure they have the issue,
Mhm.
but they will be the first to say, that's a Nigerian, I'm Igbo.
Mhm.
Okay?
Yeah.
I don't want you to say
Mhm.
Igbo. I want you to say that's a Liberian. That's a
Yes,
Liberian
yes,
child.
yes.
Okay?
Mhm.
I will take the whole with all the picture I can find of graduation. I will post all of those children. I will write something each about them, especially for our daughters.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
And that's why women should come in, because we're the first teacher
Mhm.
of society.
Mhm.
If we fail, the children fail.
Mm.
Okay? And
Mhm.
mental health is real and it's in our community. That go ahead.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
So I
Karen, I
want
was
to
saying,
thank Karen because we have to close.
Yeah.
now because
Yeah.
we just want to come to talk to you guys.
I said
Yeah.
trouble. What you talking about?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but before that,
Yeah.
say something. But
You should
No. I'm about to play this.
All right.
You all hold on for me.
Play that and then
You all
we'll
play,
go
we'll go, then we'll close.
Why are you on to that business?
Yeah, we will do this, then we'll close.
We'll close.
Yes,
Yes.
let's do this.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see. This is the highlight for me for the stuff last night. Yes. And you know what? I bet that troublemaker was sitting on that platform. We played the video. That troublemaker, that man let trouble. That cool man let trouble. Yesterday he started singing a craziness with me. Telling that I said, Jet to your motel, your lucky star. Thank you that he got that to register me call. He was my trouble. Yeah.
Okay, let me just say, I have to see the video here. No problem.
So
I enjoy myself.
and then ran up. You hold on. Can you let me play my video? You want more?
Then
Before you
want
talk.
to.
Mhm. My boy, yes, see you. Yes, see.
Control it.
Put the volume up.
Hey! The woman was dancing. We have danced. They initiated for one day. Yes.
She has been officially initiated into the Nimadian Dr. Francis has been determinated into the Nibalian culture. Yes. Oh, we have initiated her now. She is officially initiated into the Nibalian culture.
Oh, so y'all got a gist of it. Y'all got a gist of it. That's how we're going to close. It has been a wonderful, wonderful time hanging out with you. So the time is really short. I told they were going to be here till Monday because it's Labor Day and all, but that's not the case. You know, let me tell you something, and I keep saying the list.
Don't come and put cry.
No, we're not going to cry. Yeah. Lately, I've come to realize the older I get, you know, when you're younger, you don't realize it. But time is the most valuable resource that we have, and we never know the balance. And whenever you can start to tell somebody thank you, just for that moment, because you never know. You say thank you. Doc, I want to say thank you. I enjoy being your sister. I enjoy being your friend. I love you. I love our fights. I love our laughter. I love our cries. I love early in the morning. Sometimes 2 o'clock in the morning, they should say, you know, if you're about to get to go to class, I know you. Yes. I love our journey. I pray that as long as we live, we have many disagreements. We have many agreements. Living in Sierra Leone together, going busy, and just
your house be next to my house.
When our legs are hurting and say somebody rub their friend on, and then the next person take turn. And Caroline, thank you for coming along to be our little sister. And I appreciate you. I love you, and I love your zeal for humanity to want to reach out, to change and touch lives.
Good trouble to carry the one. All the trouble. She'll play all the video, be taking pictures of everything.
And Dr. Waller, if you get this, thank you for letting your Lolo come to your Lolo come to us and be here and help us.
And we couldn't hear our ears. Everything I think honestly, no, I gotta go talk to my husband.
I'm going to talk to my king.
I said, they can't you to my husband. I said, I love her. I love like that. You
see that?
Hey, you know that you say. I thought I knew love, but she be my time.
That they make I not I'm
gonna go back and let your close so we can go.
So I just to make your flight. Just a few words that I'm gonna say. It was a wonderful weekend. Thank you for inviting us. Thank you for the mother that you are. Thank you for working hard for your children. I know that. And just thank you for being a friend. You know, thank you for letting us come and make us comfortable in your home, and just allow us to be who we are and being for who you are. Okay, and I'm saying this because, and I've told them over the weekend. For me, it boils down to, everyone knows me. I'm a big loyalty person. I treat you how you treat me, and I tell you
like the necklace.
I hold you. You have it.
We're in a social dragging me.
I hold you. How you hold me.
Yes.
Okay, and that's the bottom line for me. So for both of you, I love you, Carla. Thank you so much. You showed me a lot. I like, Karen will say something, then she'll ask questions, she'll say something.
I
was just observing. But of course, the husband, she'll all on the phone talking with the husband.
Oh my God.
Make us feel bad. Like my husband, I hear to it, all of that stuff. But I really appreciate but I appreciate you. I appreciate you so much because it's, again, we don't have this in our culture. I started the conversation like this and because I know we gotta run, we gotta go to
we the women.
Yes. Caroline respects us so much that she's free to even express herself, and she does. Okay, but she does it in a very nice, kind of just throw the
Smart way, yeah.
yeah, and it's not like that in a disrespectful way. So we appreciate you. It was good to see you like behave that way. It was really good. I appreciate that. Yeah.
Thank you.
And I mean, we woke up. It's true. I was trying to get the legs to work.
After dancing all night long.
The one after like Kisha, I said, I gotta go out. I said, I gotta go. Gotta go help. That's what we came for. But I tell I got I finished with everything. Most of the things I need to do. They tell me, okay, I put this water part over to it. So thank you so much for your presence. Thank you. So thanks, say too. Say, aka Hebrew slave. I can't video to that too.
You said it live?
You said it when I
that dude.
Yes.
Yeah.
Daddy and his little girl.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yes.
The men were all out for his
Yes.
daughter.
He was so welcoming to us too. So, yes. So anyway, I'm done. You.
Okay,
Yes. Well, once again, thank you for hosting us. Thank you for inviting us. Thank you for the woman that you are, the wife and mother that you are.
It's my crown.
Yes. The Bible said the man that finds a wife find a good thing.
It's a good thing.
Obtain favor. That to say is so proud of you.
Yes, he does. You were just talking to us. Remember, my wife is on YouTube. There's a lot of beautiful skin of her. Yeah, she took your thought. She can have a kid. Yeah, I was like, yes.
Yeah.
I was just looking at her.
He's very supportive.
He's behind the camera.
Yes.
But he supports his
And
wife.
knows a lot.
And he made sure that I saw him this weekend and I saw some of the characters that is in my husband. He making sure that everything's right.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the
So you can shine.
Yes. And just listen to the theme of our conversation is for our community is number one, sisterhood, relationship, marriage, what it's supposed to be like.
We need to have more of these conversations.
Motherhood, how to just bond with each other, downtime, professionalism. So there were so many things that you guys can take away from us. Yeah.
Boundaries. Boundaries,
Mhm.
appreciation of other people, even the smallest thing.
Yes.
Brother Abi, my brother, my own brother.
Yeah.
Father Abraham, how many sons have Father Abraham? I am one of them, and so are you. Yeah, where we stay, Brother Abraham. Thank you. I can't say much. And to my wonderful husband, the wind beneath my wing.
Hey.
They balance to all my imbalancing,
Hey.
and they're perfect to my imperfection. Thank you. Whoever to deal with it, So we say good evening, taking this ladies home. I'm sad now because I thought I'm gonna have them all weekend, but that would be selfish for me to think
My
that
king
way.
waiting for me.
Yeah.
You're bye, guys. Yes. Here's in my bed. Who is the one in the bedroom watching you live? Who is that? I feel to see it alive. Who is that?
Oh, that's nice.
Thank you,
everyone, for
thank
watching.
you. Bye-bye.
Bye.